Okay then, well, hello, I'm Ty Fierce Matiba. Ty Fierce Matiba Yinishya, Tkachini Nishlin, Twidichini, Bashishin, Ashihan Tashache, Hunagatni Dashinale. I am of the Red Street clan, born for the Bitterwater clan. My paternal grandfather is the one who walks around, and my maternal grandfather is the is of the Salt People clan.
My name is Sybil Kaslak, and I go to school at Crown Point High School. I'm currently a sophomore there. I think physically healthy, yeah. Emotionally, well, physically and emotionally goes hand in hand. So I think if you eat healthy, think more sensual. So yeah, I think healthy foods goes along with everything, yeah.
Hello, I'm Alvana Yazi. So Tobahanisla, Hanagahni Basishin, Kitachini Dashiche, Tkachini Dashinale. And I'm from Steamboat, Arizona, and I'm a sophomore at Winnett. It is great to be a leader and part of this group, and my family is supportive in it, and they encourage me to stay in this group and to make changes and for future generations. It's fun, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm glad Miss Pagodi, my teacher, my lit teacher, encouraged me to join, and I do look forward to making changes.
Just learning initially hot so a bushes chain total coach a dash chain I am a sophomore at High School.
Fantastic, thank you. So my first couple questions are going to revolve around healthy stores.
You need to have a sense of, you need to know what you're talking about, and you need to have a sure set mind that what you're talking about is something you're passionate about. You gotta have passion and the mindset, and you've got to have bravery in order to talk about what you're passionate about or what you're presenting on, basically.
Great, thank you. That's the
It's sacred. Growing up, my grandma, for example, I'll tell a story about my grandma. My grandma lived out in the forest in Smith Lake. She grew up not always
having like, oh, we need this, go to the store. She wasn't like that. She had to go out and look for resources. She had to go out in the forest. She had to grow she had to go find seeds. She had to plant them. And it was not easy at all. I mean, she had to go out and gather her resources in order to have food. So whenever she got food, she was very humbled and appreciated of that. So I think, yeah, food is our, it is our medicine and natural food, because that's how my grandma used to get her food, was naturally. She never used to go to any stores and buy one. And like, she used to, first, like, she told me a story about how she used to make corn. First they would plant it, and then it would be in the crop. They would take it off the crop, and then if they wanted to make bread, they would let it dry for at least 2 to 3 days, and then they would just grab 2 stones, I forgot what it was called, but they would start grinding it, and then it started to turn into dough, and then if they wanted bread, then that was the dough. Corn.
She'e Bansugolian she'e Kithlachin Nishle, do Ashin Bashichin, do Tapan Dashiche, do Huathan Dashinoe. I am from St. Michael's. I attend Rock High School and I'm a sophomore, and I am in the food literacy class. I will see people with things that financially help people to buy goods, and those don't support healthy foods, so then they just grab the boxed produce, and those aren't usually good because they're processed. I should educate my community about food generally and how they could make more healthful decisions, and I think it's my job to educate them in that way.
My name's Tanya Bluehorse, and I'm a sophomore at Winter Rock High School. She'e Maidishin Nishlan Tabahan Bashichin Kiani Dashe Kitlachini Dashanel. Well, I'm president of the Horticulture Club at my school, Winter Rock High School. Listen to what students and teenagers have to say, so hopefully my input here will affect the later generations.
Daya Bene, Tiffany Styles Nisha, Hananahi Nishla, Bitatni E Bashishchi, Tabahan Dashishche, Kia Ani Dashanella, Kia Ote Sesnishchi. I live in Hunters Point. Well, I spend a lot of time with my grandmother. So whenever we prepare a meal, she prays in Navajo. And most traditions believe that our body is sacred and that it should be taken care of. And diabetes is a big issue, so what we do is have ceremonies, we pray for it, and we pray for our food every time, always in Navajo. And yeah, I think Navajo tradition plays a very big role in the youth also. Food is sacred too. Like, we need to limit ourselves on what we eat, watch what we eat, and appreciate what we have. Well, once I told my family members what I'm doing, they really support me on what I'm doing, and I told them that I was going vegetarian and I'm practicing that, and they really support me. And so my mother got me to do presentations for elementary kids at the dorm she works at, and they were really excited about it, and that's what I want to go into. I want to help create health awareness for children, because I believe that starting them off at a young age will help them grow into that lifestyle when they get older.
Yat e shkedo sherine she e Kyle White yinshe. Ki ani nishlendo nat utene e tachini basichin. Desh chini dasiche do tohane dashinele. Dist uz nadishkis de nasha. I am currently a sophomore at Crown Point High School. The spiritual connection that the Navajo people connect with are the teaching youth and children are taught from their parents and grandparents. They interact with each other, they exchange their opinions about their teachings, the values. I believe that it's important to know our culture and food, because sooner or later the Navajo people might lose their culture, language, the teachings, and we need to bring that back through communication with our family, relatives, elderly, communities. And it helps youth interact with other community members, other youth, adults, elderly, and they think that we're the next generation that are changing the world of the Navajo Nation. NCHO leader, I am changing the world each day through skills that we're taught: writing, speaking, our opinions, speaking out with our voice.
Yate she is an abamar inyanishe, sana bitli nishle, na ke bashishin, tobaha dashinele, at adine dashiche. I know with animals, when we, like for sheep for instance, when we butcher, we're supposed to think good thoughts that we're not just killing the animal just to kill it. We're killing it to provide for ourselves and for our family. It's very sacred because that's what we survive off of, and this is what was provided from Mother Earth. I know to my family, it's like, because I'm the oldest sister out of all my sisters, and I know I'm a role model to them to show that being a leader in your community and helping to promote health and nutrition, it's a big deal.
Communities that live in food deserts or rural areas to get food like that, because it's a matter of convenience. And usually I like to look for some fruits or something, maybe some vegetables here and there. I like to get strawberries and organic blueberries.
I like them better because like they're smaller and they're not like huge and juicy. So it's like when you're eating them, it's more sweet and it's more potent. The connection goes hand in hand with what you purchase from the store. If you can still maintain that healthy diet, that will transition into your lifestyle in the way you think. Some people say that they feel more energetic if they eat better instead of just eating junk food all the time. And then, well, food is sacred. It started out sacred, but now it's like kind of transitioning to a level where everything's getting processed and refined, and like nutritional values going away, and just like even the culture behind making your own meal, that itself is really strong, because even when you butcher sheep, that takes like a lot of time. And like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but when I eat something like that, or after we just got done from a harvest, it feels like that food tastes better, because like you put in the effort and you put in the time to like go and do that, you know. Here on NCHO, it feels like I can empower other people and I can make other people aware of their health awareness and make them more self-conscious about their decisions.
I go to Middlebury High School. I am a junior. I believe that food is connected to us spiritually because it comes from earth, and the Navajo people, they only grew food that was from the earth. They didn't have anything that we have now, like canned and boxed. They grew everything, the corn, beans. A lot of our recipes, traditional foods wise, like blue corn mush. Father was still around. He used to always have us. We used to always like do butchering. Part of it. She will usually like help me out whenever she can. When I told her that I want to try doing new healthy stuff, she was all up for it. It may not be now, but eventually it will change other people's lives too, because it won't just affect me or my family, but it'll affect everybody else.